So Jean Paul Gaultier is a name that has been around for a while that a lot of people know. Huge in the fashion world, worked with a lot of really famous people, helped Madonna, but then around 1993, he decided to break into the fragrance world with his new line. Now, I am just now getting into this particular brand. So, why don't you guys take my hand, walk with me as I discover Jean Paul Gaultier, LeMale. LeMale? 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 LeMale. Male, male, male. Hey, what's cracking YouTube? I'm Brandon. Welcome to DaVinci's Alchemyst. All my return viewers and my new viewers alike, I am humbly honored by your presence. Hope that you enjoyed today's review video, which is, of course, Jean Paul Gaultier, LeMale, whatever. So I missed out on the whole Jean Paul Gaultier party train back in the day, and literally just recently got a bottle for myself, and I've been spending actually a decent amount of time with it. So I went and picked up a bottle just on happenstance at Walgreens that was on sale. It's a 75 milliliter bottle. It was only $23. I'm pretty sure that it's still on sale right now. You can, however, go to fragrancenet.com and get it for 45 bucks, or Max Aroma or fragrancebuy.ca and get it for $50. But Walgreens is cheaper. So before I get started on the fragrance, we're gonna talk about the packaging. The box. The box. It's not a box. It's a friggin' tin can. Look at that thing. Now, I typically don't keep the boxes, but I kept this one so I could show you guys because it's weird. But now, totally just scared the shit out of my dog. Speaking of packages, check out this bottle. Look at that. Oh man, if this doesn't make you feel bad about yourself as a male, then hey, you're in pretty good shape, dude. Look at that thing. Oh yeah, I got my hand on his butt. Definitely an interesting bottle. Can't take that away from it for sure. It does not have a cap. It has this little kind of grenade pull pin on the side that keeps you from depressing the atomizer when it's not in use. It's not that much of a pain in the ass, but it's a little clinky. And the atomizer, it's a pretty bitchin' atomizer. It's got good coverage. Oh, that's good. I like that. Yeah, great atomizer on this thing. Having sprayed that, let's go right into what I'm getting out of this, guys. I get this nice little combo in the forefront of mint and lavender, maybe just a slight bit of a citrus kiss to it, just enough to give it a little bit of energy, a little bit of pop. It definitely has some tonka and a little bit of spice, not like a shit ton of spice, not overpowering, just enough to give it a little pizzazz, if you know what I'm saying. And I'm definitely getting like a woody backbone. I kind of feel like it's maybe Atlas cedar, just due to the fact that it's kind of got a creamy sort of texture to it, but it's really, really good. And all in all, over everything, there's also a slight bit of a powdery vibe to it, a very pleasant powdery vibe. I know this is gonna sound really weird, but what I think of when I smell this, partially anyway, is it reminds me of like mint white chocolate, if that makes any sense. It definitely kind of gives you this cooling effect when you smell it, like when you're chewing gum and you're kind of and then that waft kind of goes up into your nose, and that mint kind of cools your whole face, your face hole. That's pretty much what this fragrance does for me. It gives me this cooling sort of effect. So before I get kicking on the rating system, we're gonna go ahead and roll over to the note breakdown. So coming at you from Fragrantica's website, we'll read the little blip here on the page. It says, intensive and sensible, modern and comfortably warm, masculine and gentle. LeMale, LeMale is magnetically attractive fragrance which seduces with its uniqueness. It is built on contrasts, tradition, and bold, fresh and mild, strong and sensual. It was created in 1995. The nose behind it is the interminable Francis Kurkdjian. So the note breakdown is as follows. In the top notes is artemisia, lavender, mint, bergamot, and coriander. In the middle notes, cumin, orange blossom, and cinnamon. And in the base notes, we have sandalwood, tonka bean, amber, vanilla, and cedarwood. And hey, wait, here it comes around. Quick, look at his butt while you get a chance. Check out that butt. Woo! So there's your notes. I can't stop smelling the strip. It smells really good. So we're breaking into the rating system. So my rating system, just as a quick reminder, from 0.05 to 5.0, obviously 5.0 being awesome, 0.05 being like friggin' hairspray. And then I got categories that I roll with are the scent itself, the projection / sillage, and then the longevity. Roll them all up, lump them all up together, and then that's gonna be your overall score. So let's break right into scent, shall we? Now, this is really well put together, in my opinion. There's so much beauty to it. It's youthful, but at the same time, it has a certain amount of class to it, and it's very well rounded. The edges are not sharp. There's nothing bracing about it. It's not overly sweet. It's not overly mint, which is important in my opinion. It's just enough to lift you up. It's just enough to give you a little bit of energy, and it's just enough to make you feel good. Like I said, that powdery vibe and that slight spice is just, it's a good combination. So for me, this is a 4.25. This is, I'm relatively certain that this is going to be one that I enjoy for my entirety of my life because it's got some shit going on. Moving right over into projection / sillage. The cloud that I'm getting from this, it's relatively decent. It's nothing to, toot horns, but it also doesn't suck. I'm gonna roll slightly above average and I'm gonna give it a 3. Typically, it goes for a couple of hours as far as the projection is concerned. I can get wafts on myself if I move my neck a little bit, but then after about the 3-hour mark, you really kind of got to pull in close or bring your shirt up to your nose to get a bit of a better smell. So thusly, just a 3. Moving over into longevity, that is actually also relatively decent as well, slightly above average, right around the 7 or 8 hour mark. And at that point for myself, I have to reapply. So therefore, I'm really just gonna give it a 3, slightly above average. But there's really nothing wrong with a 7 to 8 hour fragrance, especially when it's this cheap, because if you have a nice long day that moves beyond that and you wanna keep this fragrance going, rolling, moving, shifting, then put on another spray or two. There's nothing wrong with putting on another spray when it's only $23 a bottle at Walgreens. So all those elements combined go into the overall score. Overall score is 3.5. Not a bad damn score. Really great fragrance. It's kind of timeless in my opinion. I'm gonna go ahead and say it's a classic because it's been around for a while and it's stood the test of time in my opinion. I don't know if that's just because I'm just now getting into it, but I know there's quite a few people that seem to share that same opinion about it, that it is a really, really great fragrance. As far as the versatility on Jean Paul Gaultier's LeMale is concerned, I would say that this is definitely a unisex fragrance. I would just as much love to smell it on a woman as I would love to smell it on myself. It has a lot of versatility in terms of when to wear it. I could definitely see it, this winter wearing it quite a bit because I really do enjoy it. Probably would do well in the spring and the autumn time, and I could even see you wearing it in a kind of a warmer summer night. You're going out, you want to turn heads and cool yourself off at the same time. I think this would do the job for that. Thank you so much for sticking around for my review of the little blue guy. Really appreciate you guys. Don't forget, if you have not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button, mash the shit out of the notification bell so that you know when I drop future videos, and don't forget to hit that thumbs up. If you would, drop yourself a little comment down below. Honestly, I would love to hear a good suggestion for another Jean Paul Gaultier fragrance that I should try, because so far, this is the only one I got, and I want to expand my knowledge on it as much as I possibly can. Hope everybody's having a great week. Hope you're having a great night. Hope you're having a great day. Remember, no matter what it is you're doing, don't forget to keep calm, stink pretty, See you around next time.